In the budget estimates tabled yesterday in Parliament, members of Parliament allocated a whopping 841 million in total as their basic salaries, with each of the 350 members going home with 2.4 million, which is about 200,000 bob, as basic monthly pay. The basic salary is deceptively low if you look at it in isolation, but when you add up the allowances, you get to appreciate the numbers in question. The allowances amount to 3.3 billion, which is 9.46 million for each MP. Their monthly allowance is 788,000 bob, bringing the total salary of MPs at 988,000. Members of the Senate will receive a total basic salary of 449 million. Each of the 68 members has been allocated basic pay of 6.6 million, which is about 550,000 shillings per month. For allowances, each member of the Senate gets about 812,000 bob monthly. Each senator then will earn about 1.3 million shillings. This has sparked strong reaction from non-governmental organizations who have decried the greed among members of Parliament.
The timing and show of collective greed is in total disregard of the values and principles of the Constitution regarding the management of and the governance over public resources.
To add to this, an MP's car grant is at 7 million, and they have labelled it as a grant, which means it is not a loan that will undergo deductions from salary. It means that the taxpayer will have to cough up 2.8 billion to buy members of Parliament and senators the cars they want.
Development being a unanimous promise that MPs made to the people who voted for them. It is our contention that the members of Parliament's demands will cripple the economy instead of focusing on productivity, performance, transparency and fairness.
This SRC process of reviewing the salaries was open, consultative, and the MPs were represented in the same process through the Parliamentary Service Commission. What is more, the MPs were aware of the proposed salary structure before they offered themselves for leadership positions.
I invite our spiritual leaders.
The office of the Speaker in the National Assembly will certainly benefit heavily as well, with domestic travel and other transportation costs allocated 21.3 million, foreign travel at 20 million, and fuel, oil and lubricants at 4 million shillings. Senators have been allocated 297 million for domestic travel and other transportation costs and 943,000 bob for foreign travel and subsistence. A senator's car grant is at 7 million, whereas the Speaker of the Senate has been allocated 14.3 million for domestic travel, 15.5 million for foreign travel, and 3.5 million for fuel, oil and lubricants.
All the 349 members of the National Assembly will in 5 years cost Kenyans 11 billion in salaries and allowances only. How high can it get?
Parliament is asking for more money than the mining and labour ministries put together. Reporting for JSO at 7, I am Meline Miendo.